Hello students, welcome in my channel EduMaster. Today we are going to discuss the topic life process. Life process, of course, life process are the processes which help living organisms to sustain their life, to remain them alive, and such processes which help them to sustain their life are very much essential. Without those processes, lives cannot be continued, organism cannot survive. So what are those life processes? We will discuss one by one. The very first and the prominent life process is nutrition. As you all know, food, it has been the basic need for all living organisms. Without food, survival of the living organisms cannot be imagined. So, nutrition is the first life process which we are going to study here. Whether plants or animals, all need food. Why do they need food? That you all know. Plants and animals need their food to obtain energy and different required nutrients from them for fulfillment of the body requirement, for energy production, as well as for availability of the different elements and compounds which are required in the formation of required vital molecules in the body for the formation and synthesis of body cells, which could further lead to the growth, repair and maintenance of the body. So we need food. Now we take food for energy and to supply required nutrients, because only energy is not the need. Only energy cannot keep us alive. We also need formation of new cells, different biochemical processes must keep on going on inside our body to keep us remain alive. That is why we need food. What is food? Food is an edible substance which has nutritive value and are parts of our diet. Yes, are parts of our diet, because many other things may have nutritive value, but all the edible substance cannot be our food because they don't belong to our diet. So food is the part of our regular diet. Now, how will you define nutrition? What is nutrition? Yes, nutrition is a process of intake of food and further its utilization of body. The intake of food and its further utilization by the body is called nutrition. Nutrition is equally essential for plants also, for animals also. First, let us know what are the different types of nutrition. Types of nutrition It can be autotrophic nutrition, another one heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. Auto means self, trophic means nutrition. So the type of nutrition in which organism prepare their food for themselves, such nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. In autotrophic nutrition, organisms do not depend on others for their food. Now a question rises, what are those organisms which prepare their food themselves and do not depend on others? Of course, students, they are green plants. They are green plants. Green plants are autotrophs. Autotrophs because they have ability to prepare food for themselves. They do not depend on others for their food. Let us know how is it possible, how they are able to make food for themselves. Why they do not depend on others for their food? They do not depend on others for their food because green plants possess green pigments, chlorophyll. This green pigment chlorophyll plays the vital role in preparation of food. You all might have studied about photosynthesis in earlier classes too. So without chlorophyll, photosynthesis is not possible. So this green pigment chlorophyll plays vital role. That is why I have said here only green plants are able to make their food themselves. Non-green plants do not have that ability because they lack chlorophyll. As they lack chlorophyll, that's why they can't perform photosynthesis. So how preparation of food is possible by chlorophyll? Of course, we'll discuss it in today's class itself. Now, first heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition is the nutrition in which organism depends on other organism. An organism depends on other organism for its food, like we human being and other animals. They do not have ability to make their own food. So, my dear students, now let us know how green plants are able to make their own food. So before going in that, heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition, the definition is very much clear to you all. Different types of heterotrophic nutritions are saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, holozoic nutrition. First of all, saprophytic. Saprophytic nutrition is a mode of heterotrophic nutrition in which organisms derive their food from dead and decaying matters. Saprophytic mode of nutrition is a mode of nutrition in which organisms derive their food from dead and decaying matters. Actually, non-green plants like fungi, they depend on organic matter and derive their food from those organic matter. So they acquire saprophytic mode of nutrition. Fungi like bread mold, yeast. Parasitic nutrition. Parasitic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which an organism depends on other organism for its food, and actually the relationship between two organisms in which one is benefited and another is harmed, such a relationship is called parasitic mode of nutrition. So in parasitic mode of nutrition, one party is host, another party is guest. The guest is always benefited, the host is always harmed. Example can be taken, louse. The louse in your hair, it is taking shelter and food from your body, so it is always being benefited, while you are always being harmed. You have no any benefit from them. That's why the relationship or the association which exists between you and louse in your body, that is parasitic mode of nutrition. Holozoic mode of nutrition. Holozoic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which organism take their food through different bites. They take food in the form of bolus sometime. They take food as a part. They ingest their food. They take the food through ingestion, you can say. In holozoic mode of nutrition, they take high complex organic materials as the food, which further processed in the body to convert into simple forms. So animals have holozoic mode of nutrition. Like we have holozoic mode of nutrition, cows have holozoic mode of nutrition, goats have holozoic mode of nutrition, etc. Now, so these are the types of heterotrophic nutrition. Now, nutrition in plants. Yes. So, how plants get their food and further utilize it, that we are going to discuss here. So, in nutrition of plants, plants are of green colors and of non-green color. So, those plants which are green in color, they are autotrophs. They make their food themselves through photosynthesis. Up to here it has been already discussed in this video itself. Now how it happens? Yes, so green plants have chloroplasts. These chloroplasts contain green pigment. Chlorophyll. So the green pigment chlorophyll, which is in the green plants, so chlorophyll actually perform a vital function to absorb sunlight or trap sunlight. Chlorophyll absorb or trap sunlight. So this sunlight, it is a form of energy. It is taken by the green pigment chlorophyll. Further, the energy which is obtained from sunlight, that is used to break down water present in the plant's body. So plant take water and mineral through the root from the soil, that is conducted to the leaves and other green parts. Their water is broken down by this solar energy. So water when gets broken, it forms H plus and OH minus ion. Now this H plus and OH minus ion. So this H plus ion reduces carbon dioxide. When carbon dioxide reduces to form glucose, carbon dioxide reduces with the help of hydrogen ion to form glucose. For that, of course, we can have an equation here. In equation form, we can write CO2 plus H2O. It forms C6H12O6 plus O2. This is your glucose. Yes. So this is the food which is made by the plant. Now this food which is produced there, it is used by the plant, and if it is in extra amount or excess quantity, it is stored in the different parts of the plant's body. Those different parts may be root, may be stems, may be shoots sometime, may be, and of course seeds and fruit. That is why we take all these parts of the plants as our food. So somehow the other you might have understood कि how plants make their own food as well as they make our food too. That is why green plants are called producers. So this is how food is prepared. So food is prepared, but nutrition is not complete. As it has been said to you, कि nutrition is a process of intake of food and further its utilization by the body. So this utilized food, this produced food will be utilized by plant also. Plant use this food to produce energy to perform various kinds of function through a process called respiration. It also use its food for its further maintenance. So this is how nutrition takes place in plants. So this is the mode of nutrition, or how nutrition is taken place in case of green plants. Another question, how do non-green plants obtain their nutrition? Of course, those plants which are non-green in color, like Coscuta, you might have seen, in Hindi you can say Amarbel. They have small hooks like structure, beads like structures which get embedded into the bark of the plants on which it is found, and after getting embedded into the bark, it attaches or it enters into the phloem of that plant. And when food is under the process of translocation from one place of another place, when the food is transferred, this process is called translocation, and phloem perform these functions. That is why from the phloem they take out those food and they live a parasitic mode of life. So in their case, in case of Amarbel, Coscuta, the mode of nutrition is parasitic. Plants are also parasites. Under parasites, some are the plants which grow on bark of the tree also, and take their food from the plants, other organic materials from the plant's body. So this is how, students, in case of plants, nutrition takes place. Now a question arises. Do all green plants depend on autotrophic mode of nutrition only? The answer will be no, because there are some plants which show which are mixotrophs, and they perform mixotropic nutrition. Means they have ability to synthesize food also, and they have ability to get food materials from others also. like pitcher plants, Venus flytrap plants, they have ability to depend on themselves for the preparation of food. They also take sometimes insects which they trap in their body parts, and further making them soluble in the available enzyme there, they absorb the required available nutrients from them. So they perform parasitic mode of nutrition also, as well as autotrophic mode of nutrition also. So we studied here nutrition, types of nutrition, autotroph, heterotroph, types of heterotrophic mode of nutrition, saprophytic, parasitic, holozoic, then nutrition in plants. So students, I think this is too much for today's video clip. Go through the video again and again. If you feel it is use-worthy, it is useful for you, go again and again, like it, write comments which are positive for you, useful for you, and do subscribe the channel too. Thank you.